Well, boys, it's another day out here at Elevated AF, and today is an extremely exciting day because we get the very first shipment of 2023 Fords. That's right, some of the first ones out. We've got one on the way. I sent one of my guys with the semi and the trailer to go pick it up, so he should be arriving shortly. We've already got some parts for it, believe it or not, and we're going to be building it out and hopefully making it look pretty cool. By the way, if you guys enjoyed today's video, help me out by giving that like button a little tap. It helps out the video a ton, and I appreciate it so much. And while you're down there, if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe now to make videos just like this. If you want to see more, well, you already know what to do. So not only do we have a brand new Ford coming in, we're going to go pick up another third-gen Dodge. We built this one a little while ago and I absolutely love it, but I think we can do just a bit better, so I found a completely rust-free one, very, very low miles, in like pristine condition, so we're gonna go pick that up, and hopefully by the time we get back, the new Ford will be here. And sheesh, I gotta give this thing a wash. It's looking a little bit dirty. We'll do that when we get back. Well, there it is. Yeah, from the looks of it, it's pretty dang clean. This is a 2006 Ram 2500, I do believe. It's got the 5.924 valve. It's a mega cab. The paint is like in pristine condition. It's all blacked out here. It's just got stock wheels and tires. Literally, this truck has not been touched. But I think I'm going to try and make a deal with the guy. Hopefully we can get this back to the shop. Well, boys, I made the deal. I paid a lot more than I wanted to pay. I thought the guy would be willing to go down on price, but nope, not a chance. But the thing is not every day that you see a truck like this come up, especially around here with how low miles it has and how clean it is. Like it hasn't been touched. It's owned by an old guy, or was owned. I guess I own it now, but probably one of the cleanest ones I've seen in a long time. Anyways, I just got a call from one of my guys there saying the 2023 Ford showed up, so we're gonna go check that out and get to work on a couple projects. Well, daggum, there it is. I'm just gonna stick this right over here for now. So we managed to score a King Ranch in the 2023s here, and you know what? At first, I was not the biggest fan of this truck. Just seeing pictures, this is the first time I've seen it in person. But you know what? It's not half bad, actually. The only thing I can say for sure that I'm not a big fan of is the side emblems here. Don't like those. The steps right on the bed. Maybe if they were paint matched, I'd like them a little more, but even still, not a big fan of those. The steps on the bumper, they remind me of kind of a GMC or Chevy thing, one of the newer trucks. I don't mind that. Again, I think they have to be color matched. The front grille, I don't know. I'm almost on the side. I like it, but at the same time, I don't like it. There's some things that could be done to make it look better. I feel like it'll look better as soon as it's color matched. So the plan with this one is to color match a lot of the stuff on here, especially a lot of the chrome. We've already got a lift for this truck, believe it or not. We got some wheels and tires, and the interior on this, I mean, looks pretty similar to the newer trucks. I mean, the 2022s, the 2021s, pretty dang similar. These newer Fords also kind of sound like a Cummins for some reason. Not too sure what's going on with that. Anyway, we're going to get this thing in the shop here. The guys can get to work on it. We're going to try and figure out what's different with these trucks. I don't think there's a whole lot like suspension-wise, but I guess we're going to find out. And the Cummins. Oh man, I cannot wait to get to work on this truck. It's going to be a cool one. I think it'll even show up the third gen we've got in the shop right now. We'll have to see though. Well, somebody just pulled up here. Looks like they've got a Power Wagon on horses. I gotta go look at this thing. So I just had a chat with the dude here. He's got this Power Wagon. I can't even remember what year he said it was, but it's on forces. It's got a bit of a lift. It is Duramax swapped. Duramax swap, of all things. It's got track bars. It's got a massive stack in the bed of it, which is kind of cool. A couple other neat things. But he's looking to do a trade here, so while he's checking everything out, I'm going to go take this for a little bit of a drive. I want to see how a Duramax works in something like this. Yeah. Definitely a Duramax. Well, dang, this thing's actually kind of cool. If I'm being honest, not a huge fan of the color, but color can always be changed. Kind of like a sandstone white or something. Not entirely sure, honestly. All right, so I just took that Power Wagon for a drive, looked it over. It looks well built. There might be a couple little things I'd change on it, but he wants to trade for this Duramax here. Now, the crazy thing is these Power Wagons are like really expensive, and that one's in amazing shape. There's not too many of those like left around that are in that good of shape, so it's worth a lot of money, and I'm literally gonna be giving up a very well built Duramax for something like that. I mean, it's cool. You know what? Screw it. It's not every day that we have something like that come in. I think we're going to do the trade here. Even after going over the numbers there, I will still be the one that's coming out ahead in this trade. Unless there's something like majorly wrong with that Power Wagon, but I don't think so. It all looks pretty well put together, so I'm still coming out ahead at the end of the day. But this guy clearly likes his Duramaxes, so I think he just wanted something a little newer to work on. I mean, there's not a whole lot to work on for this truck. It's pretty dang nice, so he shouldn't need to do a whole lot to it. Well, he should be happy. I'm going to get this thing put around back in the shop here, and I think we're going to change the color on it at the very least. Maybe take these track bars off because I'm not entirely sure if it needs them. Or maybe put some better ones on in the future at the very minimum. I really hope I'm not going to regret this. There's a chance I might. Well, it's been a couple hours here. I'm just getting the Dodge washed off because it definitely needed it. I guess the guys got the lift done on the F-350 already, which is nuts. They're flying on that thing, so I'm going to go check that out quick. We've actually got some brand new wheels for that thing that I don't think we've ever had before. And I think we got the same set for the 3rd gen, so who knows? This should be cool. Oh yeah, check it out. This thing's cool. It's taller than it was before. I think they're gonna start taking some front pieces off here to get color match. Well, look what finally arrived. So a couple months ago, I was looking around online and I found this company that builds these like crazy armored up side-by-side things. I saw one and it was like, yeah, I have to have it. So I bought one and it's taken them a couple months, but it finally got finished. And I had one of the guys come pick it up. But this thing is flippin' sweet. I have absolutely no use for it, but I still wanted one. Now, crazy enough, this side-by-side is actually diesel. It's got the crazy armored out look, got some bead locks on it, some kind of all-terrain tires, got a hitch, got a winch, ton of lights on it. I'll be honest, the suspension, a little stiff, but it's still there, so that's all that counts. But at the end of the day, this thing's still flipping cool. Let's see how it gets over some rocks here. I still got to go and build a better course. We are lacking over here. Oh yeah, not too bad at all. A little bouncy, but nothing I can't handle. Oh yeah, this thing's flipping cool. Got like a bunch of carbon fiber parts, or at least that's a carbon fiber wrap. I'm not entirely sure. Went with some army green accents. The only thing I'd like to change is the red logos on the wheels there. Kind of makes it a little less stealth, but I'm sure we'll figure something out. And I think I can toss a plow on it if I want to. I imagine this thing can plow a lot of snow. At any rate, it's still pretty cool. Well, boys, it's been a couple days here, and the guys have been rocking on the builds. We got the Power Wagon here a lot more cleaned up. We fabbed up some traction bars for it, put some more manageable specialty forged wheels on it with some different tires, took the stack out of the bed, painted the truck white, put the exhaust towards the back again. I just thought that looked better. And not much else has changed, just more cosmetic stuff. The Cummins. Oh man, we'll check out the 2023 here in a minute. But the guys knocked it out of the flippin' park with this thing. Put a couple rock lights in there, so that's looking good now. Put some tough forged wheels on it. Some really grippy mud tires. Went with some Alpha X headlights. What else are you gonna go with? A 5th gen bumper, which I think this is the first time. No, we tried it on the other truck, I think. Did we? I gotta go check that. We did. Anyways, we really like the look of the 5th gen bumper, so we decided we'd do it again with this. Cowl hood on there, of course. Starlight headliner, because why the heck not? I'm not usually a big fan of the Starlight headliners, but this actually doesn't look half bad. Basic interior, nothing much has changed there, but this thing's looking pretty fancy now. We'll take it out for a drive here in a minute. Anyways, the 2023 F-350. Now, well, this one doesn't have as much custom stuff. We made it look as good as we could since there's not really much out for the aftermarket side of this right now. There's not a whole lot we could put on it. We did put the big old lift on it. Went with forged tough wheels on this one as well. Put some boggers on it because why the heck not? Paint matched a couple things that we could. And yeah, this thing's actually, you know what? It's not looking half bad. With the color matched grille, as long as we get a color matched emblem eventually, I'd say we could definitely be making this thing look pretty cool. Especially once you get the headlights on, it starts to look pretty dang good. And that suspension there has some pretty good flex in it, I'll say that much. Now, straight out of the gate, of course, we had to tune and delete this thing, so no more def for the 2023. Also, no more warranty, but it'll be all right. I have no idea where I'm going to put this. Probably just in the showroom there, but we'll figure out a place for it later. By the way, massive shout out to Cooper for both these mods here. I'll have his Patreon linked down in the description. He makes some really, really cool stuff, so I highly suggest if you guys are looking for awesome PC mods, go check him out. Anyways, the 3rd gen. I think we definitely one-upped ourselves here. Probably one of the coolest 3rd gens out right now. I'd say it definitely looks better than the original one that we built here a couple weeks ago. Just looks a lot cleaner. Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed. Subscribe, and goodbye.